Hey there, everybody. Scudder here today. Hope you guys are doing great. You guys know the parable of the scorpion and the frog, right? The scorpion and the frog meet up on the side of the lake, and both of them need to get to the other side. And of course, the frog can just swim across the lake, but the scorpion, of course, he can't. So the scorpion looks at the frog and he says, "I'd like to ask you a favor. Will you let me ride on your back so that you can get me to the other side of the lake?" Now the frog, understanding the scorpion, says, "Well, of course I can't let you do that, because you'll sting me and kill me." And the scorpion says, "Now, you can trust me. Have faith in me. If I sting you, both of us will die, so surely I won't do that." So the frog's kind of gullible and thinks about it and says, "Well, he's right. I can trust him. So hop on my back, Mr. Scorpion. Let's head out across the lake." So they do, and they get about halfway across the lake, and suddenly the frog feels this horrible pain in his back. And he looks up, and the scorpion has stung him. He cries out to the scorpion, "Why on earth have you stung me? Surely both of us are going to die now." And the scorpion, being a scorpion, looked at him and said, "Well, you know I'm a scorpion. I sting. It's in my nature." Rarely will you guys ever see me talking about something private in a public setting such as YouTube. But I wanted to share this little story with you guys as maybe a little bit of a warning or just as words of advice for you all to think about who you're actually being friends with on the internet. I know it's real easy and even fashionable these days for all of us to say, "Oh, we're friends with this one, we're friends with that one," not even really knowing the person. We just say we're friends because that's the popular thing to do. But really, you don't really have a chance to know someone truly until you have actually spent time with that person, talking to them, watching them, seeing their mannerisms, seeing how they react with other people. You really can't get to know someone just through the internet. A while back, I had a personal conversation with someone that was done in private. And my feeling is that when you send private emails or private messages or things like that, that those are confidential conversations, not meant for public consumption. Now, maybe it's just me and maybe nothing is sacred anymore, but I feel like that is something that should be respected. And I know a lot of people on the internet. I've been on the internet for a great number of years now, and because of my involvement on the internet, I probably know or have come in contact with thousands of people. So I know a lot of folks. And I've always told folks, all through my life, that I have this kind of unique gift. And some days it may actually be a curse, but I have this uncanny ability to find out things that I'm not supposed to find out. Sometimes it kind of reminds me of the scripture, "For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be made known." It's always been that way with me. I don't seek it out. I just find out information I'm not supposed to find out. So I've always told folks, don't lie to me, be careful. And of course I always say that in jest, but it really is true. Well, this personal conversation that I had with someone was with someone who I considered a friend and someone who I felt like I could trust. And I've known this person for a while now. And there were some private things that were said in the midst of the emails that were sent. And that was meant for that person's eyes only. And out of respect, I'm going to extend a courtesy that this person has not extended me. And I'm not going to say who it is, because this person is on YouTube. This person is also a presence on the internet. who quite a few people know. And if I were to say who it was, it would tarnish their reputation. So I'm not going to do that. But I want that person to know that I know that our private conversation you shared with other people. I know this for several reasons, because someone has shared some information with me that I probably wasn't supposed to find out. And secondly, I saw at least part of a conversation that I shared privately with this individual being mocked and made fun of in a public forum. Now I'm very disappointed in this individual because I trusted this person, and it shows me now that this individual has no honor and no integrity. And the really sad part about it is that this individual themselves in the last year has had the exact same thing happen to them. Not once, but twice that I know of, because I witnessed it. And they know how they were hurt when they were attacked and when they were mocked. So I'm letting you guys know you need to be careful about who you share information with on the internet, because really you have no idea who that person is when you're talking to them through emails and instant messages in these public forums. And you have no idea what that person is capable of doing with that private information that you are sharing with them. I know that we're supposed to trust folks, and that we're supposed to feel like everyone is honest and they're going to be, someone that is upright and that they'll do the right thing. But I think that in this day and age, we all have got to be kind of like the scripture says, where Jesus tells his disciples, "Therefore I am sending you out like sheep among wolves. Be wise as serpents and harmless as doves." So that's something for you guys to think about. And to that individual, who I know will probably see this video, I just want you to know that I forgive you for taking something that was shared in private and sending that information out to other people. But that now I understand what kind of person you are, and you no longer will ever be trusted by me again. You guys take care. We'll talk to you later. God bless.